Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's yours truly, Amiyah, and I am back with a new video. Obviously, if you've already read the title and you are watching the video, then you know that this is a travel vlog. So as of recently, I went to Puerto Rico with some very close loved ones and had a ball. And although I've been to Puerto Rico several times before, this time was just different because obviously we're in the middle of a pandemic and it had a lot of restrictions. So before you go into this video and watch my amazing vlog, I just want to share a few gems with you so that when you are ready to travel to Puerto Rico or maybe even other places, you can be fully prepared and aware of what the restrictions entail. So for one, which this is like a no-brainer, or it should be, you do not need a passport in order to travel to Puerto Rico. I know, look, don't come at me, but so many people were asking me on Instagram, like, did you need to get your passport? And I'm like, girl, no. Puerto Rico is a part of the United States. It's not exactly attached to the mainland. However, it's still a part of the United States, and you do not need a passport. But you do need to know these tips that I'm going to give you to ensure that you have an amazing time, be safe, and stay out of jail. Now that we know that you do not need a passport to go to Puerto Rico, you do need to have a negative COVID-19 test. That does not mean a rapid test, but you need to have the PCR molecule test. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Everything will be listed below. So, for example, our flight we flew there April 16th, I want to say through the 20th. Our flight was on a Friday. Your negative test has to be within 72 hours of your flight. So if my flight was on Friday, we all got tested on that Tuesday prior to the flight. So once you get tested, within 48 to 72 hours, you will receive an email basically saying if it's negative or positive. And you will save that picture of your results. Like it will be in a PDF file, which is very important because for the next step, for you to go to Puerto Rico, you have to fill out a declaration form on their PR site. And I will have the site listed below. On that site, it is very important that you read everything thoroughly because if you don't care to do all that stuff, you may not even want to be bothered and go to Puerto Rico. You may want to opt to go somewhere else that doesn't require all of these things that need to be done. So please make sure that you read it thoroughly. There were so many people in the airport who were looking confused and just lost, booked the ticket to go to Puerto Rico and had no idea of the requirements in order for you to actually leave the airport and enjoy it. And I'll give you that information in a second. So once you get your results, you have to fill out the declaration form online for the Puerto Rico welcome website. They ask for your name, address, blah, blah, blah. Are you a resident of Puerto Rico? Are you an American citizen? Are you traveling with minors? How long you will be there? They want to know the flight number, the time you plan on landing, when you are leaving, what's the purpose of the trip. They ask you all that. And then the second part, which is very important, deals with the COVID-related part. So it asks if you are negative, positive, or if you've been vaccinated. You would answer whatever applies to you. Obviously, if you're positive, they don't want you there. It would be best for you to stay home in this quarantine. However, we want a negative result. So once you've been tested within 72 hours of your flight, obviously, you get your results, let's say that Thursday, the day before your flight, and you screenshot your results. On that website, you must upload your results to the website. After you upload it, they make you check off a box stating that your results are not fake, it isn't tampered with, all the information that you gave is appropriate, and if not, if found not to be true, you can be liable to pay a fine or be arrested in Puerto Rico for basically falsifying your health or medical information. So they want to know the physician that did it or the pharmacist. They want their name, their contact information. Like I told you, you have to upload your actual results to that website. And immediately after you enter all that information, the third page will be a QR code that they will email you. You will then use that code once you get off your flight and get your luggage from the carousel. There's a line for people who did not fill out the declaration information people who need to get tested, and I'm going to give you the information about that in a second. And then those of you who do have the QR code. Once you go to the line where they have the, where you have your QR code, there are a bunch of people in hazmat suits. They look like painter suits or whatever, and masks, and they will scan it. Once they scan it, the screen shows them all of your information that you've uploaded. They review it, and then you are free to go to the island and enjoy yourself. When you are going back to the mainland, you don't need to go through all that. It's just to go there. So please, please, please be safe and make sure that you have your negative results. Now, this is the part which I thought it was funny, but it's not really funny, but it still is funny. So there were people who failed to do the declaration application, but they did have their negative results. So basically all you have to do is upload it. You stand in one line, upload it, and then if you're tech savvy or you brought your MacBook or use your phone, you would just, enter in that information and then go back into the other line and show them the QR code. The application honestly isn't that hard. It's just tedious, and you just need to make sure that you have everything that they're asking for on hand. Because I did everybody's 4-hour trip. I just wrote everybody's information down, and I would look and just, enter it like that. The other option is not an option, something that you should avoid, and I noticed a lot there, is they have little sections for people to get tested. So if you just so happen to travel to Puerto Rico, you never got tested, you didn't do the declaration information, you will get tested in Puerto Rico, and you are responsible for whatever the fee is. If you get tested and it is positive, you are subjected to stay in Puerto Rico for 14 days. They won't let you just hop on a flight and go back home. You have to stay in Puerto Rico and quarantine for 14 days. So think about it. If you plan to go with your girlfriends for 4 days, you left your dog with the sitter, your kids over there, you put in your request for work for 4 days off. If you're somebody like me, I put in an extra day so I can just get my mind right, whatever. You are prepared to stay somewhere for 14 days. So you want to make sure that you have all your stuff in order, because you can either, and if you don't comply with that, then they tell you immediately that you will be arrested. Because in a sense, you were already forewarned about what you have to do, and you basically didn't care to what they were telling you on the website, and you're putting other people in danger. That's how they see it. And in a sense, you kind of are. So you just want to make sure that you follow all of the rules. If you have any more questions about that, you can always DM me or leave a comment down below, and then I can give you more information about that. The next thing is Puerto Rico has a curfew. Before I got there, which was April 16th, the curfew was from 12 a.m. to 5 p.m. 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. However, I guess during spring break, people were not complying and following the rules, being a mess, running around crazy. You know how our people do. And they extended it from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. So that means you still get to enjoy yourself, as you'll see in my video, but everything is kind of restricted. So you just want to make sure that you comply with that and get all your shopping out. If you need to eat, do whatever, get all your snacks, all that stuff, get it taken care of prior to 9 p.m. Because after that, there are horses, motorcycles, cars sweeping the entire island. Nobody is out. It's you can hear a pin drop. That's how it is. Fortunately for me, we had an Airbnb, and you'll see that in the video, with a rooftop. So even after we were done clubbing, we brought the party to the Airbnb. So you just want to make sure you comply with that. And then the last tip, you guys, we're almost done. The video is coming. We're almost done. Is make sure that you are wearing your mask at all times. Unless you're eating or drinking, you want to have your mask on. The police will give you one warning. After that, they have signs plastered everywhere. So if you even try to be well, I didn't know, they're everywhere. You will be fined $1,000, and they want their money right then and there. So you want to make sure that you are wearing your mask, have it in your purse, your pocket, have a backup. You need to keep your mask on. They are not playing over there. So I want to say, I think that was everything. Aside from that, it was still beautiful, just like I've remembered, or how it was when I went the last 2 times. Everything was somewhat the same. You just have to be prepared, do your research, and if you have any excursions and things like that, plan yourself early and make sure that it aligns with the curfew. Other than that, guys, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really hope you enjoy the video. This is my first vlog, so, you know, I'm still getting the hang of it. But I'm always a traveling girl, so there will be way more videos. I hope you guys enjoy, and if you do go to Puerto Rico, like, enjoy it. The food is bomb. The scenery is bomb. It is a little hot, but, I mean, that's expected. But just enjoy it. And for those of you who may not feel comfortable traveling yet or whatever, travel through my video, you know, enjoy. And yeah, that's really it. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to click like, comment, and share. Watch it 1,000,001 times if you want to. And yeah, I hope you guys just stay safe. And yeah, that's it. Enjoy. Thank you. Right, so we are headed to our plane. En route to Puerto Rico, about to leave Atlanta. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright, so we made it successfully. As you can see, the airport is kind of blah, I guess. I've been to Puerto Rico before. The last 2 times, it was real vibrant. They had music playing, people walking around, whatever. Now, they have people walking around in hazmat suits. I guess you can see someone right there. Or it kind of looks like the painters' outfits. And then once you get your bag from the carousel, there's a site that you would go on and fill out like a declaration of attendance form, something like that. They will send you like a QR code via email, and then you will have to scan that, as you can see that they're doing over there. You scan it, and then you can leave the airport. It's just basically showing proof that you do have a negative COVID test. On the questionnaire, it asks like where you're staying, how long you're staying, all that other stuff. So yeah, if you do decide to come to Puerto Rico, just make sure you have all of your stuff in order. And yeah, that's it. Alright, so being the smart girl that I am, I opted not to do a hotel room and do an Airbnb. It was half the price. And you get your own private space. So this is the living room, the kitchen. Then right here we have the room. I brought sheets and pillowcases to change anyway. And then open the door for more, baby. And then this is the bathroom. Space is cool, I can do my makeup. And then here they have like a patio deck, which we'll probably just hang out tonight. So getting an Airbnb was probably the best idea opposed to getting a hotel room. With the hotel, you don't even get the privacy. Sister here, Alex, my other sister, Erica. The fellas are up there. We're on La Placita. See, the police is there. Most of the places are open, but of course, all this shuts down at 9 o'clock. So if you're not out here by like 5, 6 when the party gets started, you kind of just miss out on everything. And yeah, this is where we are at the moment. I'm a YouTuber. You want to say hi?
Hi, how are you?
Where are you guys from?
Puerto Rico.
Oh, from Puerto Rico? Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Amiyah. What's your name? What? From Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name? Alejandro. Juan. Omar. I like your name. Very nice. Well, it's nice to meet you guys. And now we're waiting to get some liquor so we can go back to the Airbnb and do a little 1-2.
Bitch, I need me. I want.
So we are on the little rooftop area of our Airbnb. My sister, her fiance, my brother-in-law, my brother, his girlfriend, my baby brother, my boyfriend.
I'll spend it on these. These shit's working.
We're just chilling.
Hey, don't put it on the
It's a curfew, and if you come to Puerto Rico, there is a curfew. They shut La Placita down at 9, so we went and got us some liquor, some Patron and Hennessy, and we just decided to just hang out here. Tomorrow we will be, tomorrow we have an excursion. They're gonna pick us up from my sister's hotel, which is right next to my Airbnb. We're gonna do zip lining, the snorkeling, hiking, and jumping. I guess jumping off the cliffs or whatever in the rainforest is a whole like day from like 8 to 5, and then after that we're going back to La Placita. Good morning. It is day 2. We're actually having breakfast here at the cookie house. So we're just about to have a little breakfast, and then the driver for the excursion that we booked for today is gonna pick us up in front of the hotel at 10. It's probably like 9 something right now, so we're just gonna eat before we go hiking, zip lining, go to some secret beach, and then jump from, I guess, jump in a waterfall and some like natural made slides and all this other stuff. It's like a whole 8-hour excursion, so I'm excited. This is what I'm wearing. A little onesie, nothing too much. Of course I'm not doing my makeup or lashes or anything like that nature. Jewelry, any of that, because I don't want to use anything, so it feels good just to be free for a moment. Got my sister there, my brother, my boyfriend. And yeah, so I will be back once we like get to the location so you guys. Alright, so now we are actually about to head out to our excursion.
ready to have a good time.
Everybody is here. We're still waiting on 2 more people, and then we're gonna head out to the excursion, and then I will give you guys some more footage as we head off for zip lining, jumping from the waterfall, hiking, the beach, all of that good stuff. The food good, B, or what?
Where's Luquino, the beach? Luquino Beach.
Luquino Beach. You go there, it's cheap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Beautiful place. No waves. Beautiful.
Okay. What time is the tour normally finished?
What time is what?
What time is the tour normally finished?
Around 5 or something.
Imagine rolling down. Mike, you remember when we ate the fruit off the floor when we came in this rainforest?
Mm-hmm. Oh, the SUVs is up there actually.
Yeah.
So we are now on our excursion tour through the rainforest. I can see some type of water down there. If you can look.
no water shoe coming down.
Close to me that way.
Huh?
See, that's how I'm about to
You definitely gotta watch your step. Those are some big ass bugs. But yeah, so
Maya, you probably should try to walk first.
I'm walking and vlogging. I got this trust. So you can see like a natural water slide like right there. It's nothing but like trees and shit out here. You good, Webby?
Puerto Rico.
So we are hiking down, and then I think the next stop will be the waterfall. So I believe this is the natural water slide. What about this? Go down. This stretch is pretty far and wide. Definitely gotta watch your step in here. You can slip.
You can keep standing up. You can stand. I don't know how deep it is.
I'll sit here and take this.
Oh my God! I don't like this.
Alright, so after the waterfall excursion, we ate lunch here. I'll tag the name. It's like a strip of different restaurants that you can eat, and directly across from that is the beach. So we're gonna go and hang out at the beach for like 45 minutes before we go zip lining. I think all of them are already up there. Swimsuit, water shoes, you know the vibes. And they say this is the best beach in Puerto Rico, so we'll see. La Kilo Beach. And the waves aren't that crazy either, but the view is gorgeous. As you can see, beautiful. My siblings, my brother-in-law, his friend.
Wait, what the fuck? Welcome to the jungle.
One, two, and three.
Oh my God, I'm twisted. Oh my God.
Alright, so it is night 2 in La Placita. We came to a different side of it. This is more so of the market side, but obviously after night, after dark, some drink, that's the name of the place. There's bars everywhere, as long as you all are keeping your distance. My sister's trying to get some hookah.
What time is it?
Alright, so La Placita was too crowded. So what we're gonna do is eat. Well, we got us some to go from the best Chinese place here. Chinese restaurant is so good. I will have the name of it. And then, oh, it's called Tayzan. Tayzan. See right there? So, they have some of the best Chinese food I've ever had. It's way better than what you would get in the state. Well, we are in the States, but you know what I mean, the mainland. So we're gonna order our food and then we're gonna head over to the loft, eat our Chinese there, have some drinks and shit like that and vibe. And then yeah, tomorrow we're gonna have brunch for my brother-in-law and then go to Old San Juan. So it is our final day here. We leave tomorrow. This is my brunch look. We're about to go have brunch for my brother-in-law's birthday. We were gonna do dinner, but since they have the curfew, we just opted for brunch. And then that way we could still like spend our last day going to the beach doing other stuff. But yeah, stay tuned and I will show you guys the venue and of course tag the name and all the other stuff down below.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, so now we are in, it's a Haitian gift shop. I want to say it's owned by a Haitian woman. And they have so much stuff in here, like art decor from Puerto Rico, Haiti, really just displaying their connection within the two. It has a lot of stuff here, maracas, instruments, anything that you may be interested in. A lot of handcrafted items. It's very nice. I highly recommend stopping by here in San Juan if you want to get like just some things to take back for family. Very, very, very nice. A lot of nice artwork. Haitian paintings, obviously. So whoever painted these, there's a Haitian painter here. I didn't even know that there was a large Haitian community here in Puerto Rico, so that's amazing. But yeah, check out this store. I don't know the exact name, but I will have the information listed down below. A lot of nice artifacts and stuff. If you're Haitian, Haitian, then you know your grandma might have had like Haitian items and stuff. Let me see the name. Oh, it's called Haitian Gallery Arts and Crafts. Pretty nice. Guess we're gonna catch the sunset on the beach. Probably give me some pictures over there. Alright, so this is the final day in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Our flight isn't until later on, so we're just gonna probably ride scooters or have some lunch or something before our flight. Because we have like a later afternoon flight.